She got binkies in there, Gerry. Don't scare him out. Good morning, Bubble. Morning, Fifi. Morning, Gerry. How you doing? How's it going, Bubble? How we do? Come on in, Palin. Fifi, don't think about it. She was a bit amorous yesterday. Good morning, Panda. Morning, Miss Ira. Morning, Tritobus. Should I give you your breakfast? Good morning, Motara and Monmouth and Carl. Okay, bunnies. Okay. There you go. There you go. Good morning, Aruvit. 'Tis Friday. We've made it through. We've done it. Morning, Rob. Good morning, Vanna. First time live fun watching. Good morning, Hamish. Good morning, Lazy Butt and Hannah and Rob. And Kath and Eddie. How are you all doing today? I hope today finds you well. Oh, good morning, Darius and Zara. David, thank you very much for, oh my gosh, 10 months. Good morning. How you doing? How's it going? Good morning, Azul. I did a big lie-in this morning. You're sleepy today, me too. I need to get back into good sleeping habits because I've gone into naughty ones now. You have an editing day? Oh, I hope it goes well. Good morning, Vindico. Cupcakes? Just a question, how did the pie end up? It was okay. It held together. I liked the combination of like the coconutty pastry with the lemony filling. The only thing I wasn't too keen on was the cream on top. I think next time I would just go for like a whipping cream rather than trying to recreate the meringue. I think that's what I wasn't particularly keen on. I mean, it is nice if you have it with other things. It just tastes a bit odd on its own sort of thing. Mortara, thank you very much for the 37 months. Oh, to be a comfy bun munching on good food. They do have fun, these two. You've been very sick this week. Oh, no. Oh, that's no fun. I hope you feel better soon. What do you use for the meringue? So it was aquafaba and sugar, and I think maybe there was a bit of tartar in there. And was there was something else in there, but I can't remember. Vanilla extract, maybe? Morning, Bundy. Good morning, Stig. Good morning, Lifelike. Do the buns get cold? It's easier to keep bunnies warm than it is to keep them cold, sort of thing. So it's they can get cold, but because I guess they are designed to be little floofies, they're like in the summer it's sort of more worrying about keeping them cool. But they've been nice and warm. They are floofit true. Good morning, Maurice. Friends came over on Tuesday to help with the vet trip, and we were planning on having dinner, and I was just in bed like, no, I'm dying. Oh no. Colds are stinky though, to be fair. Like coughs and colds do take it out of you. Morning, Hansen. Morning, Dagon. Good morning, Megalomaniac. But we have been keeping the heating on a bit more than we did last year. Because, I mean, thankfully, for now, touch wood, the prices have come down. How long that'll last, I'm not sure. But yeah, for now, it's not as bad as it was last year. But you never know. You never know when it's going to get stinky again, eh? Good morning, John. Is that all of them, bunnies? Do you have any hidden ones? I think you got them all. What are the treats made of? So those are just their breakfast pellets. Well, they don't have to be breakfast pellets. They're just their like daily pellets. And they're pretty much mostly compressed hay, I think, just to give them some fibre and goodness to start off their day with. They do like them. It's sort of like cereal. I'm trying to think what the equivalent would be. Just like a nice little filling something. Most of their day will be spent with hay. I had Rona in the beginning of October, but after that, oh no, it's been a bit of a chain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Technically bunny poop is also just compressed hay. Yeah, good bunny poop should be nice and friable because of that. You should be able to just squish it and you'll be able to see all the just chopped up little hay in there. Morning, Poke. You've been having consistent colds post-Rona for like 2 years. That's poopy. It's like I was talking to Kim the other day, and she popped over to do the spice rack, and we were saying about how, like, because some people in the office have said, like, oh, I don't want to go back to, lockdown. It was horrible, blah, blah, blah. And Kim and I were saying, like, it was actually quite nice. Like, obviously, you would rather have, a thing where it never had to happen and everyone was okay. But given the situation that it was, I actually quite liked being indoors. It was like the most time that I'd ever spent with Alex in all our years together. I feel like as well, morning owls. Oh, Dave, thank you very much for the 34 months. Oh my gosh, and at tier 2, 34 years I've been watching Bridie and Bunny since birth. Gotta get them early. Good morning, Sienna. I think also just the fact that I feel like maybe this is side by side with what you call it, like getting older, or maybe just getting closer to friends or having a better understanding of friends. But I feel like it's like after lockdown, people are now a lot better at just saying at the end of a night, just like when you've socialized, just being like, I'm out of energy, I'm going home. I'm done with socializing, I'm going home, sort of thing. I feel like I don't know, maybe I just picked up on it more, but it feels like it became more acceptable to just be like, no, this is me, goodbye, which is a good thing. I'd always rather people felt they could just say, like, because I'm one of these people who I'm very much like, if someone asks me out to something, I'll very much be like, oh, I can't really go, but I should go. I don't want to say no, so I'll try and go and blah, blah, blah. Whereas Alex is just like, nah, not for me. And I'm like, I need to learn that. I need to, because the thing is, when people say that to me, I don't think anything of it. Whereas when I'm saying it to people, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing anyone's ever done. I barely did lockdown. I was in 10th grade, so only grade 1 and sick and managed sanitizing and social distancing enough. Oh, I see. Start to feel like that around 25, 26. See, I've still not learned it. I've still not learned to do that. It's like I'm still one of these people who I'll say to Alex, like, okay, I'll just go and say bye to everyone, and then I'll just end up taking like an hour to say bye. Morning, Froodles. An anti-bunny rally. Well, see, I'd be tempted to go to that just so I could try and talk people round and show them the goodness that is Banui. Go and persuade them that they are wrong. Good morning, Goo. I always snuck out of parties. Yeah, see, this is what you're supposed to be doing. What's it called? Is it like an Irish goodbye? Is that what it's called when you're just very successful at just saying goodbye in a friendly manner and leaving? Just leave. Just get out of there. You learn the art of simply leaving and then giving everyone a surprise text to say you're home safe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Fifi. The problem is when you're going around saying bye, you see all the people that you didn't really get to talk to. And then you end up having your like little chats. And catches up. And what do you call it? Like, oh yeah, we should do the thing that we said we were gonna do 50 times and we've never done. Yeah. Look at you. Things are always organised in group chats with my friends. So if I don't want to go, I usually just won't say a word. Yeah, I guess that is the way. That is the way. Do. I like it when Fifi settles for a cuddle. She is very soft. Someone asked recently how soft the bunnies were out of 10, and I said that Gerry is 10 out of 10 and Fifi is 12 out of 10. She's a soft bunny. Social interactions are too complicated, honestly. The other day I went out for a friend's birthday and then I spent the rest of the night just being like, I wonder how this thing I said was interpreted. I wonder if this person hates me now. I wonder if I could have phrased this better. I feel like other countries, like maybe Sweden, are better at being, I guess, and like the Netherlands as well. Are just better at being a bit more blunt, but I mean in a good way, not in like a rude way, just like in an honesty way. It's like if ever I worry, like, oh, I hope this thing didn't bother Rithian. I always have this like safe feeling of like, no, Rithian would just tell me. It's the British you've got to watch out for. The British and their silence and no, I'm fine and grudges. Others will just be like, hey, no. You're like, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Okay. It's like when you see those things that are like how to talk British and it says stuff like, if you say, no, it's fine, it means I'm very angry with you right now. So yeah, pretty much. Soft. She's soft. Maybe you Brits learn to just tell things like they are. I wish I could. I really wish I could like I could just like say the stuff instead of jumping through the hoops to try and say the things. Dear oh dear. My mum is like that. She'll just look around and say, right, get out of my house. Alex is sort of like that. He gets to a point where he's just like, when did you say you were leaving? And then it's like, oh, okay, and now I guess. Okay. He's a lot better with it than I am. Do. Itchy scritches. Look at this good little egg. Well done, Fifi. Thank you for letting me cuddle you. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Did you? Just bring their shoes to them when you want them to leave. Maybe this is what I need to do. I need to get a golden retriever, and we'll have a word where they start bringing people their shoes. Be like, oh no, look. Guess he's done with you. My family have a question they ask when they want guests to leave. When would you be home if you left now? That is a good one. Never ask your guests to leave, just awkwardly change into your pajama in front of them. Oh, Hansan, I hope she feels better soon. I hope she's okay. And see you soon. I wish more people were like that. I'm always thinking too much, so I'm staying too long. See, this is the thing. It's like, it would be nice if people could just, it's like, okay, I'll preface this with, I'm not really morning, Harry, a fan of, Ricky Gervais. Oh, Steve Aomi? Oh, your favorite Jingle Jam memory. Oh, I'll finish this and then I will. That'll give me time to think. But I'm not really a fan of Ricky Gervais. But he did that film that's called like what's it called? The Invention of Lying or something. And that film. So basically, it's set in a world where people can't lie. Everyone just has to tell the truth. And then Ricky Gervais comes along and realizes he can lie. But that film, I did find the premise of it quite interesting because there are just people, I mean, obviously, I can't remember the film too well. I think there are some things where but it's just like people will be able to say things like, I want to go home now. And they're like, okay. And then they just sort of leave. And I'm like, that is actually quite good. It's quite nice that people could just do that. Used to be a fan of Ricky Gervais. Yeah, I just find I do still enjoy some of his stuff. Like, I really enjoy Extras, but I think stuff where he features a bit too heavily is like, all of the stuff I like about Extras is the other people in it. Yeah, it does fall off a bit at the end. It starts off as quite an interesting concept, but it does fall off a wee bit. My favourite Jingle Jam memory. It's difficult to choose just one. I mean, the one that always springs to mind is when so Alex and I got engaged during Jingle Jam, and it was nice because it meant that we got to walk down to the office afterwards. This is back when it was in the old office, and we actually got to tell people face to face that we got engaged. I remember Xylis coming over and giving us a big hug, which is very lovely. It was just nice to not, like, message them on Discord or anything, to just actually be able to say in person and let them know. And I remember when we first went into the room, I was like hiding my hand because in my mind I was like, oh, it's going to be really obvious. I've got an engagement ring on now. But being the nerds that they are, I said that to them afterwards and they were like, oh no, we wouldn't have thought that. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, so I'd say that's my favourite memory. But of Jingle Jam actually itself, of like the streams and such. Where are you trying to go, Gerry? To be fair, how often do you look at people's hands? This is the thing, I guess, because I never wear rings. I mean, obviously I do all the time now, but I think for As I don't, for me, it felt like, oh, this is really obvious. This is like the most obvious thing in the world because I was just aware of it. Bye bye, Mana. Have a good day. Look after yourself. But I'm trying to think of like, what about wigs? Will you wear wigs? I mean, the stream last year with Kirsty has to be one of my highlights because it was just such chaos. I think that's the most we've ever giggled together was that stream, and that's saying a lot. I did really enjoy it. I was just so blessed with like lovely streams last year. Morning, Doency. Getting to try singing with Longest Johns. Oh my gosh. That definitely has to be up there. Finally getting to do that. Morning, Striker. The boy, he is doing better. He's been, touch wood, not as sneezy ever since his scan, ever since they managed to dislodge that big lump from his snoot. So hopefully it was just that was like tickling him a bit, and maybe he just needs to have nasal swabs every now and then to clear out the pipes, sort of thing. Oh, Fifi. Oh, kisses. Oh, bless him. But yeah, I think he has been doing a bit, but he's just kissing her hand. Oh, there you go. Those are some good cuddles, bunny. It was really lovely yesterday, because obviously I wasn't feeling very well yesterday. So I ended up cancelling the afternoon stream. But I came downstairs and I lay on the floor with the blanket and I put on, there's this music that helps me feel a bit calmer when I'm feeling a bit panicky. And I put that on and lay on the floor. And then Gerry came over and I had a lovely cuddle with Gerry. And then he went off and he cuddled with Fifi for a while. And I was like, he's being good to both his wives. Checking on both of us. He's got to make sure he gives us equal attention. It's not Enya, but Enya would be a good shout. Why doesn't it want to focus on you, Gerry? There you go. There you go. Fifi's legs are all long. Look at her. Look at her. What music? So I listen to Gregorian chant when I'm feeling panicky. It just helps. Just listening to, I think, because it's just so peaceful. It's just nice. Diggy diggy ho. That doesn't calm me down. That's the getting up in the morning song. Morning, Ginge. Pro tip, boil up some water and put in some drops of wait, I don't know what that is. Breathe in for some minutes. Usually, well, Gerry has he has specific like bunny safe stuff that I nebulize him with. So he gets like, we've got a special machine that pumps this stuff called F10, which you have to make sure you get the right one because there's also one that's a disinfectant spray. But he has that to help clear his airways. It basically helps break down mucus and stuff when he's breathing it in. Andrew, thank you very much for the 5 months. Horse? Wait, where? Where? Hello. Thank you very much. Today is my last day of work before a week off. Ooh. I have like finally started I finally started buying Christmas presents, which is good because I've got some friends staying at the beginning of the month, so I need to have those done for like the very beginning of December. So that gave me a kick up the bum to start everyone's Christmas shopping. Because normally I am very much like a just popping into town on Christmas Eve type shopper, which is bad. I got an extra day off Sunday and it's thrown my entire perception of days. Oh no. But I have started now, which is good. Ooh. Christmas so stressed. Yeah, I guess in a way it like only it only has to be as stressful as people let it be, I suppose. And when those people that retail workers hate, I save everything right until the last minute. I remember when I used to work in a music shop, as in like a CDs and DVDs shop. And I would get people coming in being like, on Christmas Eve, we had a guy come in once who was just like, I need something for my girlfriend. And I was like, well, what does she like? And he was like, I don't know, what do you think she would like? I'm like, I don't know her. Just like something all girlfriends in the world would like. It's like, some forward planning, maybe? Dear, oh dear. Oh, Fifi. Getting herself all cute. But yeah, well, working in retail is poop. I do feel bad for people, especially this time of year and the coming months. He's so floppy today. Oh, so last night so Kim got me this because I was asking if she knew anywhere to get vegan oyster sauce, and because there was a recipe I wanted to try that used it, and she bought some around yesterday, and I tried it for the first time and oh my gosh, it's so good. It is so good. It's made with like oyster mushrooms instead. And it's so tasty. So I made a chow mein using that, and I also made some rainbow rice, which is basically, there's a place called Chung's in Bristol that is it's like an all vegan Chinese place, and it Gerry it's so good, but their rainbow rice is like so tasty. Gerry, I was like, I really want to try and recreate this, and for the first time I actually managed to get close. Gerry, why are you being so naughty? Why are you being such a naughty little guy? Huh? Why are you being so naughty? Fifi just wants cuddles. She just doing little cuddles. She's a snuggly bun. There we go. So she was doing that yesterday, to be fair. You were amorous yesterday, weren't you? That's some good ear scratching noise there, Fifi. Very good. Good morning, Ted. Oh, night, Andrew. Thank you so much for stopping by. You look after yourself. What brand is it? The brand is it's 3 words. The first, it's like like 3 names. It's like Lee something something, and they both begin with K. It's like one of the main brands of sauces, but I've forgotten I forgot. That's the one. That's the one, Annie. It's that. And the bottle is huge and it's very tasty. Very tasty. I went away from my phone to Bruce. All I had was their rainbow rice, Gerry. Like you're asking for his input of the quality of the rice dish. He didn't get to try it, but oh my gosh, it was very tasty. Morning's one. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that again. And I wanted to try and adding like more stuff to the chow mein, but it was one of these things that because it was my first time making it, I was like, do you know what? I'll just follow the recipe precisely this time, and then next time I can go a bit rogue because otherwise I won't know where I went wrong. So now I know that I've done that time. I'm like, okay, now we can start mixing it up. Come on, Anna Youngest, how you doing? I need to start thinking about other people's presents. Do you know what? The first present I bought was Kirsty's. And I don't even know. I don't even know if she's going to like it. I've got her something really weird. So she'll either like it or she'll just be like, what? It will have the same response as like, an avocado. Thanks. So hopefully she'll at least, it's not a Pikachu. Maybe I should get her a Pikachu just to balance out if she doesn't like the gift. Rainbow rice is like, it's where you have rice, but you also put in like, I guess originally you put things in that had the colours of the rainbow, but it would have like pepper, carrot, sweet corn, green beans, that sort of thing. Is it an antique GameCube? Fifi's just ripping up cardboard at the moment. It's what she do. It's what she do. There you go. I guess really if I was going to buy her a present, I'd buy her a weird-looking Raichu instead of a Pikachu. Maybe I should just get a Pikachu and dye it orange. It's like concentrated mouthwash with peppermint and so on. Oh. Huh. My girlfriend got me a raccoon feeding experience voucher and I'm looking forward to it. She was very worried I'd find it weird. Ah! Think your relationship is ready for the GameCube step. Oh no. Ooh. I wonder if that sort of thing, I mean, I don't know how a bunny would handle mentally smells. How would you deal with it, Gerry? I guess you like mint, don't you? But menthol is a bit more intense. I went to an antique store in a small town yesterday. I had a Japanese Game Boy. Ooh, alongside all the usual glass and spoons and tat. It is quite funny how nowadays when you see like retro things or vintage things and you'll see like Nokias in there and you're like, wait, what? But yeah, I hope that she will see the reason that I bought it for her and won't just be like, oh, what the heck? What the heck is this? Maybe what I should do is force her to do a gift exchange on stream and then she'll have to act as if she loves it. Is that the way? Having started off the stream talking about how I wish people could be more honest, I now want to force Kirsty into deception. Or maybe I'll just film her. Or I'll just hold up my phone and pretend that I'm filming her for a vlog. And be like, look, I got you a present. And then I won't actually film her. Not like Simon and G's gift exchange. Oh, is that where the feet came from? He's so evil. No. 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 Gerry, would you like some banana? I feel like you would. Come on, I have to make sure you get your specific bit. Do, do, do. Uh-oh, Fifi knows. Okay. Hang on. Fifi, you take yours from there. Oh, you actually took the right bits. That's good. Well done, bunnies. That's all I have, I'm afraid. Bless them. Oh, bless you, bunnies. This is just a pile of hay I've been making whilst I've been talking. It's not exciting, I'm afraid. I need to decide what to get the bunnies for Christmas. They're going to be coming home with me this Christmas. Up to my parents. It's always a bit scary taking them anywhere, because I don't know if my hometown has a proper vet. I know what I'm getting them. Is it scaring them into weeing? Phoebe gets to cause chaos in another place. I hope so. I really hope that both of their advent calendars arrive on time, because Bristol Post is just notoriously awful. So I am worried that they're going to arrive late again. It's like even the stuff that I'm ordering for Christmas presents now, I'm like, will it arrive? Will it arrive before December? I don't know. I hated traveling with my buds. It stressed them out. Yeah, it's always a bit of a worry, but thankfully it's not too long a journey. I'd rather that they went to Alex's parents because they are that bit closer, but yes. Let me see if I can go and find a boy. Because he might be getting into settling down time now, whereas Fifi's getting into crime time. Hello, I was just about to move the chair. Hi, Gerry boy. The world is moving around you. Sorry. Oh, bye-bye, Frudos. Have a lovely day. Look after yourself. It's just stuff like, sometimes my parents will send out like cards on the same day, and everyone else in the UK will get theirs like a week before we do. Gerry, no! You won't hear a bad word said about the post. I think, has he gone to poo? Oh, he has gone to poo. He just watch Fifi destroying a box whilst he's pooping. Lovely ASMR sounds. The bunch of stuff I posted to people that I just never heard about again. Yeah. Oh, he's keeping you up. Oh! Hang on a second. Wait there. Hello? 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 I got a parcel. I have no idea what it is. No one's left in charge. Fifi is in charge by default. She's very responsible. Aren't you, Fifi? Responsible for crime. Love a mystery parcel. I can't think what it would be. Fifi's a guard bunny. I always have to close the door because I'm worried that she's going to run out into the hallway as soon as I open the door. Imagine talking about the post being bad only for them to deliver midstream. True. But plot twist, that's something I ordered 3 years ago. That's why I've forgotten what it was. Gerry, you can't still be pooping, surely. Surely. How certain are we that the bunnies haven't ordered something in your name? True. True. If I open the box and it's like 50 bananas, then I guess I'll know. Fifi, would you? I was wondering for a second if it was going to be one of the bunnies' advent calendars, which would be nice. Do you know what? I was going back to Instagram yesterday, back to when we first moved into the house and when we first set up the bunny room, and it looks so tidy. I was like, oh my gosh, I really do need to clear out the room, don't I? It's I'm sorry, Fifi, yes, I need to take your mess away. Need to have a good hay reshuffle. Oh. I could hear Alex talking to himself then. Rex mouths kill me. She does have such a lovely little mouth. Little mouth. But yeah, I was thinking, after yesterday, I was thinking, oh, maybe I do just need to take some days off. So I'm tempted to, it's like such bad timing because obviously soon will be, Jingle Jam anyway, where we're sort of forced to take some time off, but it's not real time off. But I guess it's better to the jam indeed. I guess it is better to take time off when needed than push it any further. But because I feel like I've been saying I should take I feel like I've been saying I should take a day off since like the beginning of October, and all of a sudden we're like halfway through November. So yeah, maybe it would be a good idea next week. But I could use thank you, Loboto. I could use that time to have a little tidy of the Banui room and clear out the hamster cage that has stayed the same way for about 3 months now, on the off chance that in the new year we get a new little baby. Because there's 2 little babies at the rescue at the moment, and they were introduced as being surprisingly friendly, and I'm like, ooh. Ooh. This is her dewlap underneath her chin. It's not like a chicken where it's called a wattle. It's her dewlap. Off means 100% chance, right? Well, I've said to Alex, like, if they're still there in the new year, could we get a new little hamster? And he said, okay. I mean, it's sort of like terrible time to ask, because literally I went to the vet's yesterday to pick up some medication for the buns. Oh, hello. And I was like, they were like, oh, that'll cost this much. And I was like, oh, can I just pay off their entire bill? And they were like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. And they were like, okay. And oh my gosh. As soon as they said the amount, I was like, I'm I'm going to assume I have this much in my bank account. I'm just going to pray. What's the difference between a ham and a hom? A ham is when you've not adopted them yet, and then when you bring them home, it becomes a hom. It's just like a bunny and a rabbit. It's just the same thing. It's just one's cuter. I got a ham, but I'm not a hamster yet. But yes. What if bunnies could inflate dewlaps like frogs? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The types of hams they have at the rescue, they're both Syrians. They do have some Robrowskis there at the moment, which they've said are very much like, look, don't touch hamsters. I think they've got one called Qual, and they've got one called Poldark. Also, no, Poldark's a Syrian. But he's like a little shadow hamster. But the problem I would worry about if I got, like, if a hamster was genuinely happy with me just leaving them alone and not having outside cage time, I would do that and respect that. But the thing I worry about is then not, if I notice something wrong with them, is like not being able to build up that trust to check them over, which I think is where a more experienced hamster person would come in. So yeah, I'm tempted to go for, it sounds really bad, but I think the thing that would tip me over the edge is if they had a boy Syrian. Because I love all hamsters, but having looked after two girls that were absolutely mad, I'm so tempted to the next time try what a boy is like. I'm probably ending up with like the 1 in a million crazy boy. But yeah. But I never really let that sort of stuff decide who I'm going to adopt. I always just leave it down to who's there, who needs a home. Come on in, Silbus. Jerry good potato today, he is. He is. What is a hamster? I think it's because, I think it comes from people always trying to put a P into hamster. So I think then people started calling them hamsters. I think it's just internet memes. No, you've been doing so good. Where'd that little sneeze coming from? Huh? Little schnuff. But yeah, I would never like specifically go out and be like, I'm getting a boy now. I would just, you know, if there happened to be one at the rescue in this group, I would go for them. You aren't the only one who says hom. A hom hom. Little hom. I did not have a good time with hamsters as a kid, but I was way too young to be looking after a pet, really. See, I think this is the thing. Like, it's like I had a bad experience with my first rat, but it's just because looking back, I was just annoying them all the time because I was a child. So, if I got them now, I would... I mean, this is sort of why I started on my rodent redemption arc, is because I felt so guilty about how I... Which didn't go well. Eagle here. Ah. But yeah, it's table eating the internet again. Oh no. Oh no. Do. Jerry, you gotta hold steadfast. Hello, cow. Good morning. We're back, I think. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Fifi, what you doing? What you been doing? She destroy. We good now? Nice. So Bristol Postal Service. Oh no. No. They do know where I live, specifically. Oh my gosh. Kirsty and I have actually done really well at getting ahead with Comfort Zone, and I'm proud of us. We have a little schedule for recording, and we've been following it, and we've been coming up with the titles early, so we're not doing them the day before when we've forgotten what we talked about. There's an episode called Dreams of Cowboys coming out. That's what reminded me. The wow, wow, wow. You're going to play Mario Wonder? I don't know what that is. Is there a new Mario game? Just looking at Jerry's little butt. And yeah, we should, by the end of... It's a new 2D Mario game. Oh. I've only really played like one Mario game before. I never really... I can't even remember why I played that one. I think it's because Alex already had it. I've never bought a Mario game. I guess I bought for Mario Kart. Because Nintendo is expensive. It's just too spenny. These Nintendos. Which is why I started doing the Tears of the Kingdom stream in the first place, because I was like, I can't afford to buy Tears of the Kingdom, so if I get to play it for free, I'll go for it. Because it's a shared copy that was already bought. But yeah. I'd give it. I wouldn't be opposed to giving it a go. Just depends if I can get a copy one way or another. But literally, oh my gosh, literally all of my money is on vet bills at the moment. So I will be playing the same games over and over. So I can fund this little guy right here. Bunnies are a great investment, it's true. I mean, hopefully, touch wood, he won't need a CT scan until next year again now. Well, I say that next year is like a month and a half away. But I mean like in a year's time. To check up on things. Because, yeah... What are you finding in there? What are you mining for? It's one of those things that I always want to... You know, I love encouraging people to get bunnies, but also it's one of those things that at the same time you want people to know the reality of looking after bunnies and the cost that might involve. So yeah, it can be difficult at times, especially when they can't particularly be insured for things past the age of 5. So obviously with a 9-year-old baby, you know, you're sort of going along perfectly fine, and then this latest vet bill was £1,900 just before Christmas. And you just have to be like, okay. Like the vet said to me, she was like, I'll cost everything up for you and I'll give you an estimate. And she was like, okay, it's this. Is that okay? Or as okay as can be? And I was just like, it's okay. I was like, it just has to be. I'm very much I will pay for the things that Gerry needs. No, I'll get the things that Gerry needs and then I'll figure out the cost afterwards. Baby boy comes first. Don't you, baby boy? Yeah. And Fifi, of course. But thankfully, touch wood, she's I think we got to the bottom of her stuff. Tori needs a vet bill category. Oh my gosh. I wish I could be sponsored by a vet. That would be amazing. Just have like we'll cover your vet bills for a year. If you send everyone to this vet, I'd be like, okay, I'll do a drop of a hat. Yes, please. This stream is brought to you by CT scans. Oh, dear, dear. Fifi is not an old boy. Well, see, I guess the thing is, Fifi is sort of like Schrodinger's bunny in the way that I definitely know exactly how old Gerry is because I know within a week when he was born. Whereas Fifi could be older than Gerry. Fifi could be younger than we think she is. We just don't know. So I guess in a way I can sort of live in slight ignorance with Fifi because I can just be like, nah, she's really young. No one knows. When really she could be like 10 years old or something. We just wouldn't know. Pay them an exposure, yeah. Oh, if you give me a free CT scan for the boy. See, this is the thing. It's because bunnies are obviously so tiny. And like, another one? Oh my gosh. Okay, Gerry, you're in charge. Good job, Gerry. Good job. Okay. Just saying the Bristol Post is amazing and everything arrives on time. Well, I guess I should head off. I need to head into the office later to do Kirby Craft. It came back to sponsor a CT scan. Yay! I think it's Kirsty's. Why do I have the hiccups now? I think it's Kirsty's Christmas present. It feels like that through the wrapping. So fingies crossed. Need to criticise the post on Sue more often. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the vets often do. I think they're just so used to people being like, when it comes to small mammals, just being like, oh, no, I'm not going to bother. So I think they are genuinely surprised when people are like, of course I'll go through with that. They're like, oh. It's like when we went to get our mouse neutered, which turned out to be a horrible mistake, but we had his best interest at heart. But yeah, is Sienna around? Sienna. Oh, I don't follow many people, so I don't have a list of live channels. Someone help. Oh, maybe just click on the. Oh wait, are you on your phone at the moment? Oh yeah, we can go to Visti. There you go. Bam. Decided. I met Visti the other day. It was so weird. I kept looking at her and being like, you're normally in a screen. How are you out here in the real world? But it was very lovely. But yeah, we can go off to Visti and I can look in this parcel and see what it actually is. A real life physical Visti it was. Big minute. Nice. So, Fifi's just tooth purring to herself in the other room. Well, she's tooth purring. I don't know what she's doing. Right, everyone, I will be back at 2 for for Kirbycraft on the Yogscast channel. So I will see some of you then. The rest of you have lovely weekends. I'm going to go see what this parcel is because I'm intrigued. But yes, look after yourself and be good and take care. Have a snack. Stay cozy. Be crime. Do gay. I don't know. Have fun. I'll see some of you later. Take care. Bye bye. I'm too distracted by my lovely potato boy. Potato boy. Look at he. Just staring at the chair. Oh, Gerry. We gone. Thank you. Look after yourselves. Bye bye. A boop.